Hear me now, O thou bleak and unbearable world, thou art base and debauched as can be. For a knight with his banner all bravely unfurled, now hurls down his gauntlet to thee. I am my Don Quixote, the Lord of La Mancha, my destiny calls and I go. And the wild winds of fortune will carry me onward, so whithersoever they blow. Thank you very much. I have just had the opportunity to share with you one of my favorite songs from Man of La Mancha, Don Quixote. Now I want to share with you some of my innermost thoughts. Some of you too have had your own challenges. Many of you may be struggling at this present moment and time. All of us will continue to do this as we try to reach new heights in our professional lives, but more importantly, greater happiness in our private lives. I recently reflected back on that vignette you just saw, and it started me thinking, where did that spirit really come from that has allowed me reach heights far beyond what a boy with physical challenges could ever have dreamed of doing? How have I been able to put so much into my life in such a short space of time? Well, it has come down to two things: belief of others in me and continued encouragement and reinforcement of that same belief. Belief in knowing I would succeed irrespective of the challenges that I might face. This belief, love and encouragement from my family and my friends developed positive attitudes within me that just could not be shaken. But learning from this, to succeed in whatever we do in life is not a solo flight. We all need someone. Little did Barbra Streisand realize when she was singing in Funny Girl at the age of 19 how important her song was. People who need people are the luckiest people in the world. You heard and saw my sister, a most wonderful woman in every way. She's just perfect. You saw my parents. My father was 5'4", and my mother was 5'4½". I stand in front of you, 260 pounds of raw beef, 6'4", but I'm adjustable. I can be any height you want. So ladies, if you want a tall man and you're 6'2", I'll be 6'4" for you, sweetheart. Similarly, if you were a petite, small woman of a 5'2" nature, I'll be 5'2½", just for you. What you've got to understand here is God gives us many talents. You just have to use them. You know what I mean. You glimpsed my friends, my musical and medical mentors. They had one thing in common. They never pushed, but they always supported. Very early in my young years, Fiona used to get concerned when I was in school, as a young boy, how the teasing affected me and how it affected her. But you see, she was my shield and my support. But of course, being Irish, she could feel badly enough for everybody. We're great at that. Did you know that? We can cater for all your troubles. And finally, we'll go to the pub with you and make sure you spend the money drinking. Of course, the teasing words got to me, but they didn't stay with me. Why? Because of the love of so many people, but most particularly because of the words of my father. who used to grab me around the neck when I was a very, very small child and say, "Roni, you're great." What a mentor he was. People who mentor become a battalion of inspiration. They shape and influence our lives. They are the helping hand. This morning, many of you here are sitting beside people who have mentored you and who have watched you grow.